Hello students, today we will start our chapter number 1 of the subject science. The chapter name is Where Does Our Food Come From? So most of you are familiar about the source of the food. We know that most of the food comes from plant and some of we get from animals as well. So what do you know in advance? You know in advance that plants makes their own food, and there are some animals which eat only plants and some eat other animals, while some eat both plants and animals. So what we will learn in this section, we will learn that food from plants and animals and eating habits of animals. Let us see further. All living things need food, we know this one, because without food we will not able to carry out the important life processes of an organism. So most plants make their own food, whereas animals obtain food from their surroundings. Animals cannot make their food, therefore they take food from their surroundings. So let us see in what ways food help us to survive. See, first of all, food provides us energy to do work, which is very important. It also helps us to grow. So you can see, as you all are children, so if you will not take proper diet, if you will not take proper food, you will not grow up. You may not attain the required height, you may not attain the required weight. So food is important for our growth. It also helps us to repair injured and worn out parts. So how to understand this one, that it repair our injured and worn out parts? Whenever you are hurt, you are wounded, that wound gets repaired, and it gets repaired because of the nutrients present in the food. If you do not take proper diet, then your wound will take time to get repaired. And what is worn out? Worn out means if you are not hurt, but since we are performing daily activities, our cells get damaged every day. So these cells are also corrected or repaired by the food. So you have understand how important food is for us. Now it helps the body remain healthy. What is the meaning of remaining healthy? Healthy means free from all the diseases, and if one is able to carry out day-to-day activities in a proper manner, so he is or she is healthy. Now let us see variety of food we eat. So what are the variety of foods we eat? We eat many kinds of food items. You just check. Whenever you are eating something, you check in your food plate, you'll find there is rice, there is dal, there is sometimes chicken, sometimes eggs and vegetables. Even you get salad, and fruits also are given by your parents to you all. So these are the variety of food that we eat. So most of our food is obtained from plants, that I told you before only. Most of the food that we eat is obtained from plants, and some of it is only obtained from animals. What do we obtain from animals? We eat animals meat, you can say. We eat eggs, we take milk from animals. So this is what we get from animals. So food items obtained from plants and animals contain nutrients, remember that. So there should be a reason for eating an animal's meat or eating a plant. Why? Because animals flesh or meat contains some nutrients. These are very small, which we cannot see easily, but these nutrients are the required substances by our body. Okay, so what are these nutrients? These nutrients are carbohydrates, proteins, fats, minerals and vitamins. Substances present in the food that help a living organism to sustain its life are called nutrients. So remember that. So the substances which are present in the food which help a living organism to sustain its life are called nutrients. Some food items obtained from plants also have fiber, which cleans the stomach and intestine. What is it? What is fiber? Fiber is basically found in the green vegetables. So if you do not eat green vegetables and fruits, your stomach will remain unclean. In order to clean your stomach and intestine, we need to eat fiber as well. Now let us see what are the food from plants. Plants make their own food, we all know this, and use some of this food to live. They use some of this food to live, and some of the food is stored in the seeds, fruits, stems, leaves, flowers and roots. Now you see, we eat different parts of the plants to obtain nutrients, because plants store their nutrients in different parts. The food that we obtain from plant is actually the food made by the plants for their own use. So we can say that the food that is made by the plant is actually for their own use, but we use it for ourselves and store in different parts of the plant. See, these plants, what they do, they made the food for themselves and then they store this food as a reserve in different parts. We use these parts of plants as food, and as we know that different parts of the plant contains nutrients, so we use these parts for our benefit. So here we end our video. In the next video I will explain you the page number 2.